I just got my new Ronzlla e-bike and I cannot wait to set this up. What's up guys, my name is TJ and today I'm gonna be unboxing this e-bike, setting it up with you, showing you step by step how easy this is from the moment that it shows up at your door until you can start riding it. So without further ado, let's get started. And just a little hack for you, whenever you get the box, all you have to do is cut from the side up, and then you can also cut from this side all the way up, and this panel will fall down. That makes it a lot easier than actually opening from the top and pulling this out since it is a heavier bike. So this is just a little hack that I do when I get e-bikes, and then you actually have your own nice padded workstation that you can kneel on. All right guys, so here we go. Let's start. Got all the foam. I can say right off the rip, I love this wheel because there's no spokes. It's an actual rim, and this is gonna be very high quality, very durable, and we also get this huge disc brake. So these tires, definitely high quality tires right here. And you can see the rubber actually goes around the sides pretty well. So you can take a turn pretty hard. It's gonna look like in this. Bike is looking amazing. Want to make sure you're very careful whenever you're unboxing these. You don't want to cut the wrong cable. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm pretty sure that this is actually an aircraft aluminum, so that is gonna be a very high quality aluminum, probably some of the highest quality aluminum out there. I love the yellow accents going all the way throughout, and this is actually embedded into the metal, really nice. Got the keys. That's probably gonna be for the battery removal. Yep. Move that. Wow. The details in this bike are great. Can be the front fender. Nice little accent. We got some matte black finish and some gloss black. First thing that's gonna be easier to do is gonna be the handlebars. Once I get these handlebars on, I'll be able to get the wheel. And this does come with its own tools, but I just like to use my own. Their tools are actually really nice too. You get a nice Allen key setup with everything you need. So honestly, and you even get sockets in here. This is definitely something to keep with you when you're going on a ride. That's what I would keep. I like my own tools, but if I'm going on a ride, this is way more convenient to throw in your bag and you're set to go. Definitely not a bad idea to make sure every nut and bolt on here is tight from the manufacturer. Let's flip this over. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So far, this is really easy. Yeah, that is super easy. Okay. Now is the time that I'm gonna move that plastic piece. So we're gonna put the larger spacer on the right side. Go right in there. Drop it down, put our washers on, make sure everything's like even the thread count on each side. And then these are gonna go in to that little hole. They're gonna go into the little groove on each side. You're gonna wanna use two 15mm wrenches at the same time and just go opposite, just like that. And then that wheel is on there tight. You don't want to tighten it too much, but you want it to be really snug. So check that out. Now we want to just open this up, and on the side we have battery life. It's at full, well, almost full, but every time you get a new bike, you should always charge the full. There's the key, and we're gonna charge this. It only goes in one way. Bingo. Okay, we got a red light that'll turn green when it's done. You can hear the fan in here, but we can flip this thing back over. There's actually one thing about this bike that I just realized that I didn't know before, and this has hydraulic brakes. See the reservoir? Oh my gosh. I want to sit on this for the first time. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. What I'm doing right now is pumping the brake. So since these are hydraulics, whenever you put the front brake on there, it's gonna feel very soft at first. So you want to just pump it, pump it, pump it. You can see like air bubbles coming up in the reservoir, and it was very soft, and now it stops. So you want to make sure that you're all good, you know, before you hit the road and start riding. But man, those hydraulic brakes feel amazing. Guys, so far my impressions are very, very impressed. I love the hydraulic brakes. That was a huge surprise. I actually didn't know if I was getting that. Very high quality. So let's keep building. All right, so right now this is gonna be the screen. So I do love that it comes with a screen. And then also we're gonna have like up and down. So this is probably how to change like gears, or maybe the headlight, we'll figure out. But I gotta open this up so I can get this clamped onto the bars. All right, check it out, guys. So I'm gonna guess that goes like that. Clamp that side. This display is looking really nice. And then we also have this connector right here. There's a little line here, so you can't mess up how it connects. It's just gonna go in one way. That is just gonna fish down through there. And then this part right here, we can just attach to the handlebar on the side. Back, so that's pretty cool. These buttons over here are actually really satisfying to press. So whenever I put my displays on, I like them tight, but I like to leave them a little bit loose just in case there's a sun glare and I can pull it, but it's not gonna move whenever I'm riding. So it takes a decent amount of force to slide it back and forth, but I like the fact that I can do that on the go. Pull that off and we're done with that. Now we're gonna take the pedals. And these are very nice because they are made of metal. Take the right side on the right side, twist that forward, and then the left side is gonna go over there just like this, and you're gonna twist it forward as well. We'll go ahead and finish that off with a 15 millimeter that comes in the kit. Tighten that up good. Also, same with this one. Man, those feel nice, and they're actually pretty large to fit an adult size foot. Now we're gonna install the fender on the front of the bike. So we are gonna be taking both of these little bolts off. There's one on this side, and there's one on the other side. There's gonna be a washer. So you're just gonna remove both of those real quick and easy. Next, we're gonna be removing these two bolts on the back side of this fender so that we can get the wire in. Okay, so when we get to this part with the fender, we gotta pay attention because you have to actually put the fender in here first, okay? And then we're gonna take this piece out here on the back. This is gonna be a 5 millimeter. I'm not gonna tighten that piece all the way yet. Okay, we're gonna take the bracket here for the back of the fender, put the fender piece on, and this can be a little tricky on this part. We're gonna try to line up these holes and get that bracket on there. And then same for the back, tighten those up. Little bolts on the side here, and we can screw them into the shocks, the bottom of the shocks, and then I'll secure that fender on the side. And if we do want to tighten these up all the way at this point, same on the other side. And now we can tighten up the front of this fender. And I also got some of these side saddle bags that just mount right here. There are 2 bolts that you can take out, and it's actually a little bungee cord that you can wrap stuff around, and you can actually take stuff with you if you're going on a long trip. These bolts just come in and out very easily, and those are going to be optional. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this battery back in. So it looks like I just take that all the way down on that side, fish this on up, put it as far away back, and then just slide it forward. And that is gonna lock. Take my key, I'm gonna lock it with the key. So that's gonna lock it in place, making sure that it's not gonna move. And then take this, hook it right in the back, and we're gonna pull this down and just put the Velcro up, and this thing is locked in place. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn this bike on, and we're gonna see how this looks. That is pretty crazy. We have a full color display, so we're gonna have the different gear modes. You can hit them up right here. It looks like we have 3 different gear modes, or you can put this on 0, which is nice. So if you just want to go only pedals, you can. We're gonna have the trip 0.2 miles on the bike. That was probably because I was spinning the wheel a lot already, testing it out. We have the battery level up here, and this is set to miles an hour, but I do love how this is in color. We got the headlight, we got the turn signals, we got a horn. Okay, so if you press this button on the right, we go to the odometer, we go to the max total mileage, your average miles, your trip, and then your full odometer. And it looks like we can turn this on. Oh, this is nice. So I haven't seen a bike actually do this before, but if we hit this button, when you are in the nighttime, this will dim this down so it's a lot easier to see it, so it's not like super bright. And then you hit it again, and during the day, you'll be able to see that nice, quick and easy. And just taking a look at the nice Shimano setup up here, I absolutely love this. So if we hit this, you can see the dials. I absolutely love the way that that looks. All right, guys, and it's that quick and easy to set this thing up from start to finish. I always recommend taking the battery out as soon as you start and just charge it up so that by the time you're done building the bike, the battery will be nice and charged. But this has a very short charge time, so this thing is already good to go. But this bike was super easy to build. The directions were very easy to follow, and the parts were so high quality that it just made it even easier. But after turning this bike on and seeing it, I am so excited to ride this bike. So make sure that you guys subscribe for the next video. I'm gonna be doing a full review on this bike, going over all the components, and we're even gonna be going on a ride. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, follow for more e-bike, e-scooter videos that I'm gonna drop. This is the Ronzlla e-bike. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.